Has this ever happened to you? Stick around and we'll show you how to fix it. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how to plug a tire so you can put the tire back on your car and drive it wherever you need to get it patched, at a tire shop on the inside. So let's take a look at the tire and let's see what we've got going on. We have a nail in our tire here, which is pretty obvious. So you can just kind of look around the tire and you can see when the tire's flat. So basically, as you can see down here, this tire is flat. It showed up that way in the car. And so when I took the wheel off, I started to examine the tread, and then I noticed this nail. Now, if for some reason it's not obvious or you can't tell exactly where the leak is coming from, you can actually hear the air coming out for this particular example. But if you have some soapy water in a spray bottle, you can just spray the soapy water on your tread just like this, and you can see how the soap in the water is just bubbling up to where you can find where your hole is. And so obviously when we make more air, it comes, and then essentially you can just keep moving and then spray the whole tire until you find all the spots. So what we know is obviously we've got a nail right here. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to air this up quite a bit more, and then we're going to pull the nail out, and I'm going to actually show you how to plug it using a tire plug kit. It has this little reamer tool that was going to let you smooth out the hole so that we can put the plug in it. This is the tool that allows you to put the plug in. I'll show you how to use that in a second. Here's a little bit of plug bond, which if you just have rubber cement, you can use that. If you don't have it, you can still plug it without this. This just allows for a little bit more sealant. And then here's the plugs that come with it. So first thing that we want to do is we want to get this ready for the plug. So basically these plugs are pretty sticky. So we want to pull one out. And so I've seen a lot of different folks kind of push this through, and you can slide it in just like that. And you want to pull it in kind of halfway to where it's halfway in the middle. If for some reason yours is difficult to do that, you can get a flathead screwdriver and put it in there and twist, and then you can just slide it through to make it easier to put that in there. So that's one trick that you can do. We have the plug ready. So what we want to do is we want to put make sure that there's air in the tire so the tire doesn't all the way deflate. So let's fill up put some air in the tire. Okay. And now what we want to do is we want to pull the nail out. And then we want to use the reamer tool to really clean out, make sure it goes all the way through. And so now with this in there, what we want to do is apply some of this sealant on the reamer tool. So you want to make sure to sealant to the plug as well. So we're going to pull this out. And this is pretty difficult to do with one hand, but you basically want to work that in to the hole, and then you just pull the plug tool out. Allow that to set for a few minutes to let this sealant set. Okay, so after this is set for a little while, what we want to do is go ahead and air it up and make sure that this plug is gonna hold. So this tire, I'm gonna air it up to about 35 PSI. The max for this tire is 44. Which is right there. Okay, so now I usually like to let this set for about 30 minutes. Make sure that I don't lose any air. And then once that's the case, I'll come back and I'll clip these plugs off just so that it's flush with the tread. And once I know that this is holding pressure. That's pretty much it on how to plug a tire. I would recommend, you can drive on this for a bit, but I would definitely recommend taking it to a tire shop and having them patch it on the inside. That's going to be a better seal, but this will get you going so that you have definitely fixed your tire. So at this point, you can just take the tire, put it back on your car, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. Hope this video helped you out. If it did, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks.